On this episode of Did Y'all See, we're discussing Jill Scott's divorce, the Dallas traffic reporter who was body shamed,
This is the way that I was born. I'm not going anywhere.
and Vivica Fox's true thoughts on her relationship with 50 Cent. Get into all this tea on Did Y'all See. Welcome to Did Y'all See? I'm Tiffany M. Battle, and I'm here with my girls, Aviella Moore and Miss Danae B. Are you guys ready to get into this week's hot tea? Yes. Did y'all see Jill Scott filed for divorce? In June of 2016, Jill Scott married Mike Dobson, and sadly, after 1 year of marriage, she filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences and inappropriate marital conduct. So, y'all, what do y'all make about this situation? Like, what's really going on?
First of all, I didn't even know Jill Scott was married. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know. And then her getting a divorce after this, so soon after, it's unfortunate. It's
I
very
literally
unfortunate.
was out with someone yesterday at an event, and we were just talking about Jill Scott, and we were just talking about like her marital status, and we happened to pull up the phone online, and the girl was like, oh, she's married. And I'm like, this is the second marriage. Like, we're trying to figure it out. And then we go look online, it's like 1 hour ago, Jill Scott announces that she's divorced. Like, it was just, who knew? Who knew that these things were going on? I had no idea.
Wait, you said it's unfortunate? Why?
I don't feel like she went into it expecting to get a divorce, so I
Yeah.
find that unfortunate for her, even though I'm not the biggest Jill Scott fan.
Right, is this, I
No.
wonder if she presented the real her in the relationship prior to the marriage, or was she being one thing and then once they got the paperwork, did she just flip and become somebody else?
Or did
Maybe.
he do that?
Or did he? It could be either one.
Yeah.
He's got 5 kids,
Oh,
unemployed. I mean, at least good thing is she has a prenup in place. So I'm like, good thing for that. But I'm like, who is this man, girl? Like,
Wow.
5 children and unemployed? Like, what
so
are we?
Jill Scott married an unemployed man, with 5 kids.
Pretty much. That's all I
Great.
know about Mike Dobson. That's all I got on him. But yeah, I'm just, and then the wedding was supposed to be like a surprise. Like, I guess they had been dating for a long time, and then she surprised her friends and family with this marriage. So that always, to me, is like,
Suspect.
suspect. When you just get married out the blue, like, what's going on?
It's
So
just too
Jill,
much.
Yeah.
Jill, somebody else. We don't know who is the real Jill Scott.
Would you please stand up?
We want you guys to weigh in. Let us know. What do you guys think about this whole Jill Scott divorce situation? Let us know in the comments below.
Did y'all see the Dallas traffic reporter who was body shamed by a viewer? Last week, Jan Shed, a woman in Dallas, Facebooked that she was not going to watch the Channel 8 news in Dallas anymore because traffic reporter Demetria Obalor was too curvy. Demetria didn't respond to Jan directly, but she didn't have to. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of people who came to her defense. After all the support, Demetria released a video thanking her supporters.
You know, when you look a little different, people think it's okay to talk to you a little different. And I'm on TV, I can't clap back how I want to clap back all the time. So I'm always taken aback and forever grateful for everybody, people I don't even know, who come to my defense, stand next to me and say, you know what, Demetria, you don't have to put up with this.
So the question is, how do you feel about Demetria's response to negativity?
I think it was a good response. She didn't pop off because Jan can go. Bye, Jan. We don't care about you. Your views, boo. Like, bye,
Listen,
girl.
Jan, like a trillion others, is a cyber thug. She has nothing else better to do. Why? Like, you're watching the news for the traffic. You're not going anywhere. Like, why?
It's just funny when people say they have the time to comment negatively, but then when you go to their page,
Girl, what Jan
You
look
know.
like? What Jan look like?
you know what,
What
I'm
does
saying?
Jan look
She
like?
looks the way she looks. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
it's blocked.
Or yeah, or it's private, or
Private.
it has like a little Twitter egg or whatnot. You know, these people live behind the anonymity of on social media. You could just create a false account, and then you could come and you could bully somebody. Like it's uncalled for. This Facebook post was the equivalent of the angry letter that you write to the company, thinking that she might get her fired. She thought that her saying she's not going to watch anymore was going to do something to Miss Demetria's job, which is with anything. Now more people know her.
But she just started the job 2 weeks ago.
So
we all know Demetria. Thanks, Jan. Good job.
Overlord. I'm going to tune into Channel 8 News to get my traffic report, you know.
Yeah.
So keep doing
good.
you, boo, in your size 6 dress or whatever it is, because you look fabulous, honey. Yes. So
Slay
we
on.
want to know how you guys feel. Leave it down in the comment section below.
There we go.
Did y'all see Vivica Fox opens up about her relationship with 50 Cent? Vivica Fox recently appeared on TV One's web show Sister Circle and explained that her independent nature and inability to love 50 Cent the way he needed ultimately led to their demise.
And he was just so romantic and so kind. He's very old-fashioned, and I wish I knew now how to treat a man like that than what I knew then.
Okay, so I have 2 questions for you guys. Number 1, why is Vivica still talking about 50 Cent? And then 2, what is this thing with her blaming herself for the end of their relationship? Like 50 ain't got nothing to do with it. Like we've seen 50.
She must be on some type of press run. What is she promoting? Because every time I see her, she is talking about 50 Cent. And then 50 Cent responds and gives her more publicity. And she just has a little storyline going on. It's tiring. Whatever, Vivica. Give it up. You're not with 50 anymore.
But what, I'm like, what 50 is she talking about that was romantic and
We don't
old-fashioned? I was like, that's not Curtis Jackson. I have had a situation where I was dating this guy and he had a public persona, but then the person that I got to know was like a little bit different and sweeter and kinder. So I can see how maybe he's 50 Cent in public and then Curtis, the romantic teddy bear.
I know I love Curtis, so. I mean, I want her to stop talking about him because it's dated. Like it never coincides with anything that she's promoting. Ever.
But it gets us talking about it, obviously. It's working, but
But not in a positive.
It's not in a positive
We just want her
way.
to stop.
that
Just
ex.
promote your book or your movie
Or the
or
hair,
your show
or
or
whatever
your
it
makeup
is.
or whatever it is, your shirts. But I just want you to
Alright, yeah.
stop. Give it up, girl. Please.
Yeah. Okay, guys, weigh in. What do you guys think about this whole Vivica 50 Cent relationship? Like, why are we still talking about this? Let us know how you feel in the comments below.
Okay, ladies, let's slide on into this week's Hotness versus Hot Mess quick fire round, where I will say a topic and you'll let me know if you think it's hotness or a hot mess. All right, let's get into it. Up first, we have LaToya Luckett, who celebrated her soon-to-be bridal status in Miami.
Yes. Go on, LaToya. She don't have no problem finding her man.
Mr. Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Combs changes his name again to Brother Love.
I decided to change my name again. I'm just not who I am before. I'm something different. So my new name is Love, AKA Brother Love.
If his mama call him Sean, I would call him Sean.
that.
I think it's boss moves. You know, you change your name. He said he's not answering to Diddy any longer. If he legitimately wanted to do that, he could do it. And then what?
I would just call him Mr. Combs.
Hot ass.
Mr.
Hot ass.
Combs, Mr. Sean Combs.
Hot ass.
Okay, moving right along, BET is set to release the Bobby Brown story featuring Woody McClain as Bobby Brown, who was him in the New Edition movie.
Oh, cute.
I think. And last but not least, Tracee Ellis Ross is set to release her holiday collection with JCPenney.
I love it.
Cause I'm in the Tracee Ellis Ross JCB collection. I can't stop singing. I'm sorry. I'm very happy.
If anybody from Tracee Ellis Ross's team wants to get, you can dress us.
Dress me.
You can dress us. Oh, you don't like it? We will take your clothes.
I'll wear them.
I think it's so cute and it's affordable for everyone to get a piece of her wardrobe. This is good. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, guys. Well, let us know if you agree or disagree with the hotness versus hot mess topics. Leave it in the comments below.
Thank you all so much for joining us for this week's episode of Did Y'all See? Remember to keep the conversation going, like, subscribe, share, and keep your head up or you'll drop your crown. See you guys next week.